Hi, I'm Scott. I'm the part-time audiophile. Today I'm going to talk about Noble. Noble is a company that makes in-ear products, both universal and custom. If you've never heard of them, it's because you're a bad person. Noble really, I think, hit the scene pretty hard with their customized, beautiful in-ear products. I think that they may make the prettiest in-ears on the market, and that's not nothing. When you're spending, five, six, eight, 1,000 more for an audio product and being forced to settle with a generic kind of look and feel, I think that's sad. And with Noble, you don't have to settle. You can get pretty much anything you want, and that's, I think, part of the fun. My K10s, as you can take a look here, just kind of indicative of what's possible, by no means limited to it, right? There's a lot of style that can be put into these things. Cool product, really customizable, and the kind of sky's the limit when it comes to imagination and what these things can end up looking like, which is very fun. The other piece that I think Noble is known for, and rightfully so, is probably more relevant to the audiophile out there, is the sound quality. The K-10 specifically, with their 10 drivers per side, may have caught some audiophiles off guard with the sheer complexity of a device that small, some audiophiles being me. But the sound quality I get out of a device this complicated is, well, bafflingly good. I don't really understand how all of that fits into a device that small. 10 drivers per side? You gotta be kidding me. But it works. And it not only works, it works really, really well. Let's start out frequency. These in-ears actually produce some of the most linear kind of frequency I've heard. Very deep bass up to a very sparkly treble. No significant kind of derelictions in any of the major compartments. I have noticed some in-ears tend to focus really on the mid-range or on the bass or on the treble, and that's all great, right? So you have the ability to kind of find the sound quality or found sound signature you like, but if you're looking for a reference quality monitor, then it's going to be difficult to find something that will cater to all cases with a single driver. So having multiple drivers does give you the ability to kind of tailor that sound exactly the way you need it to, or the way you want it to, or in this case, the way it ought to be. So, yes, K10s. I use these kind of with a variety of different things, including my iPhone, just because, why not? But more importantly, I used it with my iPad when I was traveling, and the level of comfort I was able to get out of a set of in-ears meant that I could, watch movies off my iPad and have that be perfect. 5-6 hours on a plane, a couple movies, no problem. Good isolation, real clear, real clean, real transparent sound, which is, again, a little different from some in-ears or some earbuds. Music is one thing, and being able to produce a deep, powerful bass with still keeping a transparent mid-range that's natural to human voice, including male voice, I think has been really problematic, at least for some flagship IEMs. I'll talk about that some other time. Now, with a high-end player like the AK240, I found the pairing of the Noble K10 and that device to be particularly salubrious, and I've enjoyed it very much. I carry that around as my default mobile kind of thing, right? I don't need anything else. These two things working well together give me pretty much the be-all, end-all in portable audio. Yeah, sure, I can get more this, that, and the other if I strap an amplifier to it if I wanted to, but I don't really find the need. I think that the sound quality itself is extraordinary. Anyway, Noble K10. Reference quality, in fact, my new reference when it comes to in-ears. I really love the way they sound. Extremely natural, very open, very transparent, very comfortable. Being universals, I don't think that's really all that unusual. Part of the sound quality, I think, not just the voicing, but has to do with the fact that it's an actual custom, right, it's actually firing directly into my ear canal in a specific, controlled, designer intended way. Universals, I think, there's who knows how it's actually oriented, and I think if you get mixed performance, that may be because of not the unit, but more importantly about how you put it in. But with a custom, it's a lot more controlled, and that's cool. It's also good to know, right, that these can be worn without mussing up your hair. Fine, I'm vain. These are I think, reference quality in the sense that they actually do compete with any headphone that I've actually had a chance to play with. I like the fact that they don't necessarily kind of induce the level of fatigue that a lot of headphones do, both in sound quality and in the comfort and wear. I find isolation to be very good. I find the level of fit and finish to be extraordinary, not just through bling, but the attention to detail is really high end, including, and not wanting to overlook, the plugs, right? I mean, they did a really nice job. This is a standard plug for them. It's this kind of 45-degree angle, not the 90-degree angle, which can induce all kinds of cable tension. This is kind of in a very natural fit, makes the unit very easy, and I think has good long-term wear. I've been using it for several months now. It is my new reference. I love it, and I have no intention of ever letting it go. I think that if you're in the market for a custom or even a universal, but if you're specifically in the market for a custom, give these guys a call. They have lots of really cool options for you. Price points ranging from a couple $100 to $1,600 for these. Don't need to go to the top end to get really high quality sound, but when you do, you know that you've kind of arrived. You're done. This is game-ending stuff. Noble Audio. Again, I'm part-time audiophile. My name is Scott. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.